Well, what is happening? Today I'm going to discuss my top 5 non-negotiable habits that will enhance, add value to your life and ultimately optimize your life by increasing your productivity, your creativity, your health, and just really acting as catalyst for further personal development and personal growth. So the thing about habits is that habits are, to use an economic analogy, habits are like the compound interest of personal growth and personal development. And you ask any successful person in life, whether it be entrepreneurs, CEOs of top companies, athletes, musicians, anybody at the top of their game, anybody who is at the top of their industry, they all implement daily habits that are conducive to greater personal growth and greater personal development. So the key thing about habits are you have to start somewhere. The key is starting. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your systems, which encompasses all the little habits you do every single day. Will just no. There's nobody's expecting you to have your systems in place from day one. It takes time. It's a process, but getting started is the key. Another trick I often use before I actually get into the top 5 habits is I would often pair like a habit that I don't particularly feel enthusiastic about doing. I would pair that with a habit that isn't like bad for me, but is not really like, doesn't really serve me that well, but I enjoy it. So, and then for example, I meditate every day, and I also fucking like caffeine. So I say to myself, right, you can have your caffeine, fix once you meditate. Or sometimes I take my caffeine first, and then it's almost like the energy I get from the caffeine then encourages me to go and meditate or go and do a morning workout. So either way, you can play that little trick on yourself. Whatever you find effective, pairing a habit that you're not particularly enthusiastic or really motivated or driven to do, you can build that habit by pairing it with a more favourable habit, and maybe a nicer like maybe a more enjoyable habit. Perhaps watching Netflix. You could pair, if you have like an exercise bike, you could actually like exercise on your bike while watching one of your favourite Netflix TV shows to improve your fitness. That way you're actually still enjoying your favourite TV programme or film, and you're also getting a workout in. That's just one way. Or well, yeah, that would be a good instance and a good example of that. So in terms of the top 5 habits, top 5 non-negotiable habits, for me, number 1 would be regular exercise. So it goes without saying that exercise has immense benefits for your mental, physical, spiritual and emotional health. I won't even get into all the benefits because I've explained it before in other videos, but quick fire benefits: more energy, more vitality, more strength, more muscle mass, better sex life, better self-esteem, better drive, better self-confidence. Those are only but a few of the many benefits you will enjoy from regular exercise. So the key, once again, like I said at the start of the video, is getting started. So start small, think big. So again, like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day, and nobody's expecting you to fucking look like Arnold Schwarzenegger by the end of the week. So whether it be going for, even just, you see, when it comes to runs and things, you could literally have your running shoes at your door, and you could go down every morning, because what I like to do is I like to run every single morning, not long after I get up, because the way I see it, in my mind, Shay thinks if I don't fucking do this first thing when I get up, I probably won't fucking do it later on in the day. So that's why I do it first thing, so I don't actually forget how to do it. So again, start small, think big. When it comes to things like strength training, you can get most of the benefits from strength training, even just one workout a week if you start off by a full body workout. So again, I am a PT, and I do strength and conditioning programs. So that is something that if anybody is interested in, I can help you out in that regard. So the second non-negotiable habit I would implement would be reading. So with reading, it's like the meta skill or the meta habit. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, like, if you fucking read, you can learn so many things. You can learn skills that can be applied to nearly every domain of your life, just by reading. And if you broaden your perspective and you read many different books from many different people, different industry leaders and whatever field it is, make sure, like, get a diverse range of books, even non-fiction and even fiction books, because I like to read fiction books every now and again, because sometimes you can just get, your head can get just wrecked listening also to audiobooks or reading books where it's just facts. I like to get into a good story because that actually helps my creativity as well if I'm looking to write or make a video. So again, many benefits to reading: improving your vocabulary, improving your speaking by invariably improving your vocabulary so you can use bigger words, fancier words, show off with your articulations. So reading is, again, bringing it back, start small. Even if it's reading 2 pages a day of your favourite book. You see, if you start off by reading 2 pages, you'll be like, do you know what, that was easy. I'll read 5, I'll read 10, I'll read 20. Start small, think big, and you will see immense benefits from reading. So the third non-negotiable healthy habit is writing. Now, this is something that maybe not everybody's going to resonate with. Maybe some people don't like to write, but I'm not asking you to fucking write a textbook or write a novel or a book about your life. I mean just journaling every single day, and it could be something as simple as writing 3 things that you're grateful for, 5 things that you're grateful for. It doesn't matter. Again, start small. So I would write down in my journal, my gratitude journal, 3 things I'm grateful for: my family, my health, my partner. So that's one thing you could do. You could, even if you have a creative side and you like reading stories, you could even write some short stories. Again, that's if you have the creative imagination for it. You could even journal in the sense of just writing down your goals, your objectives. That's also a good thing to do. And even just writing down, like, kind of like a diary, but I like the term of a journal. Even just writing down, like, what happened in your day, lessons you learned from the day, things you can improve upon. If you made a mistake, how could I have rectified that mistake in the future and not let it happen to you again? Or even just anything good that happened in your life, or something that you learned and you can then apply to your life. So the fourth non-negotiable habit would be going for a daily walk, and it doesn't even have to be a big long walk. Just going for a walk, especially after you eat, because going for a walk after a big meal helps your body digest the food, helps your body assimilate the food. You won't feel, in a way, sluggish or stuffed if you do that. It does actually help with your digestion, and there's studies have proven that it actually enhances your health and your longevity by going for a long walk after you've eaten, rather than just lounging about and doing nothing. And also for your headspace and your mental health, it's great to go for a walk, especially if you bring a friend, your partner, or your family member. That can be immensely beneficial because you're getting that social interaction and that sense of belonging in community with your special someone, whoever that is. And obviously bonus points if you go out, and if you go out, you're obviously going to do it outside, so you're with nature, and that is also immensely beneficial to your state of mind and your overall health, and particularly mental health. I know myself, like, when I go for a good walk outside, and breathing outside air, it does clear my mind and just makes me more level-headed. And if you get angry or something like that, or you get emotional, just go outside and go for a walk, clear your head. So the fifth and final non-negotiable habit that I would implement in my life would be, and this is something I feel a lot of people compromise on or cheat because they think, I don't need as much of this as people are saying, or I'll sleep when I'm dead, and that is getting absolute fucking sleep. So many people don't do it. So many people think, the key to success or the key to getting ahead of everybody else is just fucking skipping your sleep. So I got up at 5 a.m. this morning, but rest assured, I went to bed at 9 o'clock because I am not fucking compromising my sleep. even though getting up at 5 a.m. you might think you've got a competitive advantage, if you only got 4 hours sleep, guess what? You're not going to be as productive as you could have been if you went and got 8 hours sleep. Because if you have been compromising in your sleep, it will literally detrimentally impact every single physiological process in your body, and you will feel tired, you'll feel sluggish, and you'll have no mental energy. So I would say always strive to ensure you get 8 hours sleep, no matter what. Sometimes circumstances dictate that you can't get the 8 hours sleep. That's totally understandable. As long as it's not consistent, as long as you're not getting 5, 4, 6 hours sleep, even 6 hours sleep. I know everybody's different. There might be people that actually thrive on 6 hours sleep, but I am confident in making the assertion that nobody can get by, or nobody can really thrive or be at their best. You might be able to survive and get through the day, but nobody can be at their best if they're only getting 6 hours sleep or less, particularly less than 6 hours. I feel like shit if I feel like I can survive on 6, but I need at least 8. If I done a hard workout, and if you're an athlete, you probably actually need more. You probably need 9 hours. Again, I acknowledge the fact that might be difficult for some people because you might have a job, you might have kids. That is totally understandable. But always try your best, because don't adopt an all or nothing attitude where you're like, I'll stay up late here, so I'll just fucking I'll oversleep even, I'll lie in. And don't do that either. Don't oversleep. Oversleep isn't as worse as undersleeping, but nonetheless, you're wasting the day if you're oversleeping, and you won't be as productive. So literally getting 8 hours sleep, getting an optimal amount of sleep will enhance your productivity, your energy levels throughout the day, your cognitive function, your mental acuity. And I know myself, if I don't get 8 hours sleep, I act like a cunt. I am just not nice to be around, because I'm just annoyed at myself and just crabby because I haven't got my sleep. So don't be that dick who doesn't get enough sleep and then takes it out on everybody else. So those are my top 5 non-negotiable habits, and that is today's video. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate it. Love y'all.